This fella called swine, you throw anything out there, he eat it up. And the nastier it is, the more he loves it. You see the swine just with his snout, rooting out filth. And some of you, unfortunately, are like that. Your nose is like a pig's snout. You don't want to hear nothing decent about people with your nasty nose. You're always rooting around in the filth to see if you can find something nasty on your sister, on your brother, so you can run your damn mouth about it. You have become like swine. What I'm doing is holding up a mirror. Take a good look in it, huh? If you see yourself, then go on and correct yourself. Some of you are so low down and dirty, you don't want to hear nothing good about one another. Whatever dirt you want to hear on somebody, tell me about that. So you become a slanderer, a defamer, a gossiper. You don't know whether what you're saying is the truth or a lie, but what the hell, is funky and I like it, I'm going to tell it anyway. Except when somebody find out some crap about you. Now you want everybody to keep that quiet. But in this world, you reap what you sow. And if that's the way you do one another, your turn is coming up. See how you like it. Now, here's the good meaning. The human being has two natures. One that is horizontal, which allows you to walk like the lower animals with your tongue lolled out like a dog. These are human beings who take their low desires and make them a god beside Allah. Most of us are living on the animalistic plane of development. We have never gotten yet to the upright nature. The Holy Quran says, set your face for religion, being upright, the nature made by Allah in which He has created man. This is your nature, to walk upright. You come laying down, then you learn how to crawl, but then you find something strong and you pull up and you grow in uprightness. And this is what separates you from the lower forms of life. It's uprightness. Respite me till the day when they are raised. I'll be back down in a minute. When you raise something, you cause it to move upward or to a higher position. You lift it. You set it upright. You make it erect. You cause it to arise, to appear, to exist, to awaken as if from death. Now, if Satan says Give me a respite, delay my judgment until the day when they are raised. And Satan represents death. And all death, people that are dead, are in a horizontal position. Isn't that right? When people die, they don't die up. They fall down. Say, he fell dead. And when you see them lying in repose, they're lying horizontal. Well, beloved family, since the enemy of God has been ruling, and this is his world, humanity doesn't live upright. Humanity lives on a horizontal plane. We walk like animals. What I mean is we prey on one another. We are like snakes. Our tongues don't speak truth. We are liars and deceivers like the pale-skinned man that came to the Native Americans, and he called them forked tongue because their word meant nothing. Their treaties mean nothing. They promised us 40 acres and a mule. It meant nothing. They made treaty after treaty with the Native American. It means nothing. Because if you don't have the power to make them do what they promise, then their promise means nothing. So when the Mahdi comes, he's a man. He breaks the cross. He kills your appetite for filth. I went out one night. Eddie Murphy had come to our home in Phoenix, and we had dinner together. And he said, "Minister, would you want to come to our show?" My son was trying to say, because evidently he had seen it before, you know. He's trying to protect his dad, you know. But I said, "Yeah, sure, I'll be glad to go." So I went. Arena filled, about 14,000 people. And Eddie was really funny. Now I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. See, you don't believe this white man is your enemy. So what God is going to do, since you have become an enemy to yourself, God is going to turn this white man loose on you. Since you like to kill, yeah, well, you can't out-kill him. God got something for him, but he's going to make him whoop the hell out of you. Mark my words. When you see it happening, remember, you heard it here. And wherever you are, in the dope den, in the whorehouse, in the freak house, when it hits you, remember, I better go get myself together. For some, it'll be too late. But for others, those that it's too late for will be examples for the rest of you. He's going to come in your house and start killing the members of your family. I'm just going to put it to you because I ain't going to waste another bit of damn time with you. Because I'm not no damn entertainer sitting here making you feel good and you go out and live in that damn life that you live in and you think you can come back here and play me. I said he's coming in your house and start taking out members of your family that you love and the better ones among you and leaving the worst ones to suffer. You're going to be all right after you get to whooping. You know, it is when you're growing up, your mother started whooping you, or your father, and you tell him, I ain't going to do that no more. I ain't going to do that no more. He said, I know. So when God get finished, you can tell him, I ain't going to do that no more. Because he know damn well if you live through it, you won't do it no more. The Bible puts it like this. If he didn't shorten those days for his elect's sake, not one soul would be left alive on the earth. Now just watch the events. Every day it's going to get worse and worse and worse. Just these next few years are going to be some pretty rough ones. You like America's wealth, huh? What's going to happen when the stock market crashes? You going to kill each other over some dead white president on a piece of paper? What's going to happen when the money has no more value? And you see rich men lighting their cigars with $1,000 bill. What you going to do then? Your day of playing with God is all over. And I shouldn't say your, I should say our. Because many of us who teach this word need a whipping. He'll break the cross. He will kill in us the appetite for filth. And when that appetite in you for filth is over, you will start growing in uprightness. And that's when your real power will come. It does not come in evil. It comes in good. Respite me till the day when they are raised. That means you and I are functioning on a dead level. You really don't know your real power as a human being. God did not make a mistake when the scripture says he made the man in his own image and after his own likeness. That means that there's so much to you, more than what you think. You are very powerful. I mean, the one of you that thinks the least of yourself, you are very powerful. Potentially. But you won't realize how powerful you are until you start growing in uprightness. Your brain is a radio station. Your brain is a television station. Oh, you didn't hear me. That's why you can lay down sometimes at night and see with these eyes, with the spiritual eye, what these eyes have never seen. And hear with your spiritual ear what these ears have never heard. Because hearing and seeing is not physical, it is spiritual. And the more spiritually awake you are, you can listen to people think. Because when you think, your brain is oscillating, sending out waves. And all somebody who is real righteous can just tune up on your frequency. Now, the Bible tells you Jesus had that kind of power. It said when he was among the people, it said Jesus knowing their thoughts said such and such and did such and such. They didn't ever have to catch Jesus. They never would have got Jesus. He wanted to fulfill what was written. Otherwise, he could have heard their plans and escaped their plans because he knew what they were thinking.